Hello everyone. In this short video you will learn general website settings. So once you are logged into your website dashboard, go to settings and here's the general section. So once you are in the general settings, you have a whole bunch of options to play with. So here you could actually write your website title. So I just put it My Awesome Site, but depending on whatever your business name is, you could just put it right here. Tagline, what your business is all about. Put the information right there. WordPress address URL. Generally this is done automatically, so you don't have to add anything here. Site address URL. So if you want to change your installation directory or anything like that, you could change it here, but I would recommend it keep it as is. You don't need to change anything. Here is the email address. You want to put some email address that would be connected with your actual domain. So this test domain is pixiv.com, so I just put admin@pixiv.com. So you could put anything you like. If you're planning to offer a membership section on your website, you want to make sure that you click that checkbox. Anyone can register. If this box is not checked, members won't be able to register on your site. So if you have visitors and if you're offering any kind of product or service and you want members to go ahead and purchase it, you won't be able to they won't be able to register on your site. So make sure you click that. Anyone can register. New user default role. So here you could choose what you want new member to be: subscriber, contributor, author, editor, or administrator. So default setting is subscriber. Whenever they become member, they get subscriber role. So they have a limited access. They only have access to material you want them to have access to. So you could basically limit them to your products and services, just purchasing products and services, nothing else. They cannot customize your website. They cannot access any confidential information on your website. They only have access to products and services they purchase on your website. Now here you could set the time zone. So let's say my time zone is New York, so I would just choose New York time zone, and I would just type New York, and this is New York time zone. So this is how you set the time zone for your website. Here's the date format, the how you want date to look in the front end. So default is this way. You could change any other way you want to show your date format. Time format, you could choose time format as you like. 4:30 p.m., 4:30 p.m. this way. 16:30 if you want to use the 24-hour setting, you could choose accordingly. Now week starts on. So you could choose when you actually want to start your week with your business. So some people just start with the Sunday, some people start with Monday, some people start with Friday. Depending on what type of business you have, you could choose settings here. And you could also choose your website language. So if you want your website to be in any other language, there are a whole bunch of options here that you could choose from and decide your website language. I will leave the default as is. So this is general website settings. There are a few options here too. You could go in the writing section right here, and once you go in the writing sections, you also have a few options. So default post category. So every time you post article, where you want this article to publish, in which category, you go ahead and select that category right here. There are different post formats here. So most people use it standard, but if you have a whole different options, you could choose from all bunch of options. You could have a video, you could have a chat, gallery, link, image, quote, status, video, audio. So any type of file or format you want to have, you could just select it right here and it will reflect on every post on your website. Now this is actually let you select the mail server that you want to use it for your website. So you could choose any of these options. You need to contact your mail provider who actually you're hosting mail with. they would be able to give you this exact information that you need. So login name, password, and you need to also choose the default mail category. But this is not generally that important. There are a bunch of plugins that you could use to customize this. So you could just leave it as is. It really doesn't make a big difference in your website. This is Ping-O-Matic. That's actually an automatic service. WordPress automatically puts it here. So it automatically actually notifies different search engines, that when you publish new post or page, it will automatically notifies many search engines, and they would update that in their system. So you really don't have to do nothing here. You could actually go ahead and sign up for the services if you like. Generally it's free. You really don't pay anything. So what they basically do is they keep your website updated in their system and distribute that content to different search engines. Here's the reading section. You could choose anything you like here. In the reading section, you could choose your front page display. You could choose static page. So you could choose from here that if you want any page to be your front page, choose right here. You could also choose your blog page. If you want to use your blog page, you could go ahead and choose that blog page right here. And how many posts you want to show on your blog? 10 posts, 20 posts. So you could choose to select the number here. Syndication feed show the most recent. So if you want to offer RSS feed from your website, that you want some people to display your content on their website, you could choose how many items you want them to display on their website. You could choose this right here. Here you have an option to show full text, means full article, or you have an option to show summary. So basically when people show that content on their website, they generally get a link. So when they click on the link, they come back to your website and read the content on your website. So this is basically a good thing to get more visitors to your website, and people just will do it for free. Here you could choose if you want search engine to index this website, or you just want search engine to just ignore it. And so this is just the basic settings of this website. I'm gonna go ahead and few more items here. I don't want to extend the video too much, but I have a few items that I want to show you before we move on to the next video. So here is actually the settings, discussion settings. So this is like actually a comment setting. So you could read through, attempt to notify any blog links from the article, allow people to post comments on new article, comment author must fill out name and email. So there are a whole bunch of options depending on what kind of setting you want. You want people to post on your articles, make any comments, or you don't want them to make any comments. You want to approve them manually, or you just want them to be published immediately as soon as they post them. I would keep them as a comment must be manually approved, because hey, you don't know what people are posting, and you don't want wrong thing to be posted on your website without your knowledge, and then you get the complaint like, hey, you have a spam links or inappropriate the content on your website. So it's good to see what people want to post, and you could filter through those comments and put the best one on your website. So you could choose any different kind of options here related to the comments. Now the next section is media. Here actually you can see the thumbnail size. So you could choose any media item that you upload, any images you upload. You want to see what size you want to keep it at. So you could see like any item I upload to my website, they need to be thumbnail size. If they are thumbnail size, it would be at this size. Medium size would be this, and the large size would be this. And here you have an option to organize your uploads in month, year based folders. So every time you upload file, they would be divided into month and year based folders. So you could access them like, hey, during the month of November or December, what content was uploaded and what type of file, images or any other type of media was uploaded to the website. So this is media settings. And the last one I want to go through the permalinks. So in this settings, you could actually choose what actually you want to show in the end of your website URL. So default setting is post name. So right after your domain, whatever the actual page name is or post name is, should show up here. You could also choose all different options. Some people choose month and date, month and name, day and name, or just the page name or page ID or the post ID. But I would recommend keep it as a post name, because that gets selected by the search engine quicker, and your visitors or registered users on your website would be able to find what they are looking for quicker using this method. This is optional. You could put anything you like, category based and tag based. So just go ahead and play with all this with the website settings and see what works for you and what doesn't. It's good to go and see what's going on here. So every time you make a few changes, it's good to go on the front end of your website and see what looks good and what doesn't. What you can do is go to My Awesome Website and click on Visit Website and open that in new link. So once you open that in new link, you will be able to see what type of changes are made and what is going on. So whatever you did in the back end, how actually is affecting your front end, and you just go back and forth and keep checking it, what's good and what's not good. So this is how general website settings work in your WordPress dashboard. In next videos, I will be also explaining more detailed information about what is all that and how you could use these things to maximize your website potential. Thank you for watching, and see you in next video.